How frustrating was that game last year?
It was very frustrating. I mean, like Coach said, we gave up 7 big plays, and being a part of the defense, you never want to see big plays made on you.
What have you seen? I mean, you're on the defensive side of the ball. What have you seen from Jake as far as him taking a leadership role and on a pretty senior-laden team, taking a leadership role?
I mean, he's been doing great for his part. I mean, I believe he's leading the offense. We do have a lot of seniors, and you know, we've spoken to him. Him being a leader as well at a leadership position, I think that he's been embracing it well. And as time went on, since starting from spring until now, I've seen him grow since then. He has a presence about him, and I think he's doing a great job of leading the offense right now.
When you tackle Jake, who gets hurt, you or him?
Well, I try to take it easy on Jake, but just know anyone I tackle, they get hurt. I don't.
You said as seniors, you guys spoke to him at some point about leadership. What spurred that conversation? What was that conversation like?
Well, you know, Jake's a young guy. He's going into his sophomore season. And as seniors, I mean, we've been on the field more than him, if I can just say it in that way. You know, he had a couple of games that started, and he has his wet his feet. But we just told him that with the experience that he'll get from playing versus us since spring and into camp, that we believe in him, and he's been growing, and we just motivate him on the things that he's doing right and correct him on things that he does wrong, and just let him know that we got his back.
Jonathan, is there a sense of excitement with the season? We have 18 starters coming back, and you're projected to win the conference, and you get some national attention. Is there an overall sense of there are some good things that we can do based on what we have here?
We can't wait. I mean, we've been sitting around for a long time. We finished the season with a loss. I think there's a lot of excitement with our team and with myself personally, just to get out and play versus someone different. We've been playing versus our own. Our offense is great, and it's great to play versus them. It's very competitive between us, but we're just so ready to go out and see what we can do versus opponents this year with this defense.
I know traditionally players will say, coaches will say, it's one game at a time, but and not to look beyond the opener, but is there a sense that this team is intact? You've got some leaders on this team. You have a lot of talent on this team.
We're aware that we could do something special. There's no doubt about it. We could do something special, but yes, it is said by a lot of teams or a lot of coaches that you have to take one game at a time. But honestly, that is the way you have to take it. I'm not looking forward to what we can do. I'm just looking forward to what we have to do, starting with Duke.
What have you seen from Renfrey on tape that you guys watched last year's game, and now going into this year? What do you need to do differently for this game?
Well, I would say execution is one. I believe we have to execute things that we didn't execute as well as we did last year. Just some coverages, some mishaps, things that we did wrong. That's the number one thing where I say just execution, being disciplined in your assignments, and I believe it will be fine.
When you play an opponent and the initials are BCS, what's that mean to you?
Well, honestly, it is extra excitement, especially when you're away. Since I've been here at FIU, I've been blessed to play at Alabama with so many people in the crowd, and over thousands of people, and just the atmosphere of that surroundment. Me personally, I feel like it's a big stage, and it just excites you for everyone to just play at another level.
You really believe that these first 4 games, which includes Akron in the middle there, or second I should say, really sets the tone of where this team will be as they enter conference play? Yes,
it does. I believe it'll set a tone. It'll set a tone. We believe every time we step on the field, we want to leave something on tape that sets a tone to our next opponents. But conference is a whole different animal. I mean, if you look in the past, not one conference game is a blowout, or it's just something about that conference where it's a mindset that you have to come in harder and stronger every week. So coming into conference play after our first 4 games, I mean, it'll be a statement if we win out. We win all 4 games. Of course, it'll be a statement towards other opponents. That would be a statement towards anyone. But the conference is a whole other animal. They know as well as we know that every game is whoever's going to leave it out there on that field. So they'll be ready as just how we will.